everybody, happy Thursday. Welcome to Belly Dance with Inanna, and I am going to teach you how to shimmy today at my little home studio. I hope you guys have all been staying safe and healthy and happy and hopefully doing a little bit of moving. So one of the most popular moves and maybe the most difficult looking moves is the shimmy. Everyone does it a little bit differently. There's about, I don't know, there's probably 20 different shimmies. There's so many different shimmies out there, and they use different parts of the body. So what I'm going to teach you is a basic shimmy, my go-to shimmy. And if you've never belly danced before, this might come as a little bit of a surprise to you, how we actually make the shimmy happen. Like I said, there's different types of shimmies. You can use different muscle groups to do a shimmy, but this one's going to be probably the easiest one for a beginner to learn, and I am super excited to show it to you. So feel free to drop any questions in the comments, and if you have any questions for me that you want to ask privately, you're welcome to message me as well. So like I said, today I'm going to teach you a basic, what's often called a knee shimmy or the Egyptian shimmy. Hey Marianne, how you doing? We're going to start off by setting our posture. So you want to make sure your knees are slightly bent. In belly dance terminology, or this is a normal way we stand. Most people stand like this, and even sometimes people stand like this, but in belly dance you want to bend those knees. And you want to put that pelvis slightly tucked, or what I would consider a neutral position. So you want to think about, like starting to hold in your abs just a little bit. Not like so tight that you're feeling tense, but you want to hold those in just a little bit to keep the pelvis in that neutral position, because we're going to protect the muscles of the low back right here. And you want to stand up nice and tall. So roll those shoulders up, back, and down, putting those shoulder blades in your back pocket. And the arms can just kind of, wherever you're comfortable with. I tend to leave mine out like this, but you don't have to. You can also, put them kind of pretty down here, but just wherever your arms are comfortable. They can be up. So we'll play with that a little bit once we get into it. And so here's the secret for the shimmy. It's in the legs. A knee shimmy is driven through the legs. So you can see my hips are going up and down. It doesn't have to be in the muscles. You can add some muscle contraction to that, but for today, just for this quick little tutorial, we're going to talk all about the legs. So my knees are bent, yes? And you're going to bend and straighten your knees separately. And that's when you straighten your knees, your hips should come up. Keep your feet flat on the floor. Your weight is balanced evenly in both feet. So you're going to bend and straighten each knee, and that's going to cause your hip to come up. So bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten. So this is where you want to make sure you're keeping that pelvis in that neutral position. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten. So this is just the basic movement, but we're just going really slow. Obviously, anyone who's seen a shimmy or has shimmy before knows it actually goes a lot faster than this, and we're getting ready to. So that's okay. So just bend and straighten. So this is what you want to keep thinking about. You bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Okay. Yes? So we're going to just bend and straighten the knees. Get used to that movement. I'm going to turn some music on. We'll just go practice it just a little bit faster. Get you kind of used to the movement. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten. That's all your legs are doing. All right. Let's go ahead and stretch it out a little bit. We're getting ready to get up to speed. Just going to stretch it out. Wake up your muscles if you're not already. If you've been sitting for a while, do some stretches real quick. I'm turning on the music. All right, here we go. So let's get into that posture. The knees are bent. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Let's start off nice and slow. We've got plenty of time. So you're just going to bend and straighten. Go a little bit faster. Still slow for a shimmy, but this is the basic movement. So this is great if you've never done it before, or maybe you're just a little out of practice. So go a little bit faster. So if you can notice, as I've gotten faster, I've gotten smaller. So my hip movement is a little bit smaller. My knee movement is a little bit smaller. I'll turn to the side. See, my knees are still going. So this is still not full speed, but I want you to see what's going on here. Whenever you're ready, your knees are still bending and straightening, just a lot smaller and a lot quicker. Keep that posture. Stay nice and tall through the torso. Anytime you start feeling like you're going to lose it, just bring it down to this again. Just slow it down. Keep that motion going. You can do it. If it gets to be too much, just take it down. Try to keep it like here if you can. Keep that speed going. If you're doing good, keep the speed going. For any of my girls on that are a little more advanced, go ahead and like play with the arms. Keep that shimmy going. You got it. Make sure you're breathing. You should be breathing. Vary those arm positions if you're feeling good. You can do it. Anytime you start to lose it, just come down to this. Just bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten, and then get right back into it. You may not feel you've got it right off the bat. Do this a few times. Replay this video a few times, and you will. You would be surprised how fast people pick it up. Keep it going, keep breathing. You can do it, we're almost there. And there you got it, shimmy in 5 minutes. Just keep practicing, you can do this. It's actually a little easier than it looks if you've never shimmied before. The video is going to stay up there anytime you guys want to practice it. It'll stay on my page. And also, I'm going to put it on my Instagram page. And I would like to also ask that you go ahead and share my page or share my video, because that's going to get you an entry into my drawing. As soon as we are done being quarantined and we are back into classes, I'm giving away a free month of sessions. That's 4 sessions for free. It's going to be a random draw. Anyone who shares my page, shares anything from my page, is going to be entered into that drawing, and I can't wait to see who wins. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me, drop it in the comments, and I hope you have a wonderful rest